We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, we all know this team can score runs in bunches, and they've done it all season long. They lead the league in runs scored, and, hey, we all know that is the name of the game. So they're giving their staff what they need to get wins. Just keep it up. Score.
Yordano Ventura will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave them 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
Hey, nobody out now.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further.
All right, here we go now.
They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Paulo Orlando will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
We got one out here.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
As he's known amongst baseball people, really does call a good game back there. He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, he's going to need to mix his speeds against these sitting on pitches,
Out.
it could be trouble.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Eric Hosmer will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Skied into very shallow right.
Yeah, you're under it. You got it. You got it.
Ball, ball, ball.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Mike Moustakas
one
will
away.
stand in
One
now.
away.
And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, let's go right here.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 31 RBIs. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fielder, Alex Gordon.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball.
No, now, now.
I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins.
Hey, we got one out here.
And he's getting it.
Wilson Ramos comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field.
You go, your ball.
Over to his right.
I got it. Ball.
Into the box, Emilio Bonifacio. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bonifacio.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey,
Boys,
2 away now.
that's 99 right through him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Here we go.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
No outs here, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's sharply toward third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Right fielder. Paulo.
Striding into the box, Paulo Orlando.
Hey, he
reached on a single in his first try.
And, fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Hey, we got one out here.
A high strike there, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Get ahead.
And she'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
2 down now.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. It's the Indians 3 and the Royals nothing.
Hey,
Back with
nobody
Eric
away.
Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
No runner.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Mike Moustakas is into the box.
Hey, no one
he was
down
a
here.
strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike
Here we go.
one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last two-bagger. And he falls behind 0-2.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. No one out with a runner at second. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hey, we got one.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so
come
far,
on,
but
guys.
man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's a late
Down,
swing and a
0-2.
miss, strike two. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And another foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A pause and the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And you can bet he's muttering to himself heading back to the dugout. And he's not alone. These guys have just had a frustrating time of it from beginning to end thus far.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. As he
Two down
takes a
here.
called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And a good-looking swing there from
0-2.
Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all
Hey,
over
make the
themselves
pitch. Get us
trying
out
to
of this.
get it. But you just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has
He's
it.
out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Wilson Ramos will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Come on, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
No outs here.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. So take a look at a few and see what he's got.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Still 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant.
Get
Not
ahead of
only
him right
that,
here.
but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Yeah, we got one.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the
Hey,
ball.
come on. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
and well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2, here it comes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Paulo Orlando will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1-2-3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him, as he's currently leading the American League in that category. So he can just flat out control.
Here we go, guys.
He's done that so far in this one, and we'll see if he can add another one to his shutouts lead.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Ready now, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And you got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Plays it first here.
First offering on its way. Alcides Escobar started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
One out, one out.
Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Alex Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really
Come on
get
now.
something
Get ahead of
started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hey, we got 2 down, fellas.
Hard liner toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in.
Cut
It's
it, cut
through
it.
for a base
Hold
hit.
on to it.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Here we go, right now,
Wilson
fellas.
Ramos will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped at the plate, and he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Royals leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Emilio Bonifacio will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so
All right,
far.
come on
so,
now.
quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Cajon! Nobody!
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Lorenzo
No
Cain
one out now.
will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Hey, rolled up, huh?
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. Valbuena with the slide.
He's out.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up, huh?
Hey, we got one. Now, Paulo Orlando. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Hit in the air to right field.
You got ball. You got ball.
Chase,
that's mine.
and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Cut it. Hold it.
Salvador Perez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before
he
finishes off.
We got 2.
On the ground near home. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-0. Good night.